Hello everyone. Good evening. It is me, Plasma, and going to play some Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 today. Woo! Not for too long because I have to work at midnight and I had kind of a really shitty night today. Stream boot complete. Thank you, Datamag, for being here. What a shit day today. So I was at work and I got a call at 5:30 in the morning that the woman who should be coming at 8 is not coming because she's sick. Well, 5:30 in the morning, who will you get? There's no one to get, everybody sleeping. So I ended up staying at work until 11:20 and I was so tired. I was so freaking tired. I think I got to bed after 12 and I was just so freaking exhausted. So what a day. I need some tea. Is this Lady Grey?
Yeah.
I like Lady Grey.
I had it yesterday too.
I had it today in the morning too. I came from work. And tonight I go to work again, so we are not catching a break. But I will be streaming Sherlock Holmes for 2.5 hours maybe. So maybe at least I can have some fun before I have to go. Right. Let's have some fun. How are you, Date Mac? When pigs fly. I have work tomorrow because I need to stay up now because I usually get up at 2 a.m. on a Thursday. Dating is currently on 3 stream streak. Bacon! Good news, Plasma, I'm getting married in 3 days. No, you're not. I would have to know something about that. Getting late too. Not that lucky. Datamac is my favorite Roblox streamer. Datamac streams Roblox. I didn't know you played Roblox, Datamac.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor. One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like déjà vu.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
It was raining that morning. I do use the blue stick though.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Let's see. You have to pin it. And then try to focus on the memory. Our
mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it.
Arriving at Cortona. There was always
a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Someone's hat. My game froze. Or... oh no. Freaking no, this is not what I need right now. Really? I have even less time. I'm in deep shit. I are okay. How are you? Hey, Soylent. You know how I am. The same shit. People at work getting sick, me working more, me not liking it, me not getting enough sleep, me not getting enough gaming. We had hot dogs today for dinner because it was like the fastest option. And I'm tired and I want to play all night and I can't and Hello, hello. Hey, Odin. How are you? How was your Christmas? And of course, as soon as I want to play games, my game crashes and doesn't want to load, so I have to waste my time restarting computer. Merry Christmas, Odin! But working and paying taxes is the best thing in the world. Well, I mean, it's better than the opposite of not working, not having any money, not paying any taxes. I prefer having money. Good, I spent it with family. How was yours? It was good. I spent it with my family, and that's means Laser. Cause Laser is my family now. Well, soon to be, I guess. And you also heated the hot dogs in the microwave, you say. That's pretty rough, but fast, I agree. No, I just bought some water. And we put them in. So the highlight of the Christmas was the good food and good drinks. There
There's
was
always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it.
Yeah, I didn't want to go home to the Czech Republic to my family this year because it's always so stressful to be traveling. It's not just one plane, it's kind of catching many planes. I prefer my wieners grilled.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
I
You
would
feel
not
it?
say no
Is it the
to
air shimmering, or is it
grilled
my
sausage.
imagination?
There's some shimmering. Traveling on road, this is too hectic. Yeah, and also, I mean, I don't know how you guys have it, but isn't it kind of awkward to be visiting during Christmas? Because who feels really comfortable when visiting someone? You are not in your home environment. So you are like on a visit. That means that you can't do whatever you want. You can't get really comfy because you are in someone's house space. You are there just like a guest. You're not at home, right? So even if originally it was my home in there, it's not anymore. I don't even like to get out of my home. Yeah, that's the thing. So I think like it's just so much better to just spend the Christmas with later and be just us two and feel really good because we are at home. And we can do things as we like and not always like, oh, the family wants to do certain things at this time, we have to be there, and then we have to be there. And then there's the language barrier that later can't understand them. And then there's the fact that, like, how many times the whole family actually meets when it's not Christmas? Like, it never happens. People never meet. So isn't it kind of a bit forced? Because if you like someone and you want to meet them a lot, you will be doing it through the year as well. So I don't know, it feels just a bit fake. And then this presents, like, people don't know what they should buy you. So they will just buy you something. Like, one of the guys at work, at my work, he got Christmas plates for Christmas from his parents. I don't know if it was just plates. I know there was plates, maybe there was more. You know, with like Christmas pictures. Like a Christmas tree, Santa, whatever, and he's single. He doesn't have any family. How many times per year he's gonna use that? Like, never. Giving some kind of thing like that. Something that you can use for 1 or 2 days per year to a guy who doesn't even have a family. I don't know. Seems like I could just use normal plates if it was me. You say that isn't nice and convenient, but it sounded sad to me. When you tell me you only had microwave hot dogs together for Christmas with no buns or ketchup. No, we had hot dogs now, not on Christmas. So who is this? That's a man. So was that some guy? Well, should we try with this?
Your
Yes!
neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
She had tuberculosis, but she never been coughing. So, what was your highlights of Christmas? Was there something nice you ate, something nice you got? We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious by dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing. Yeah, I guess you do cough when you have tuberculosis, right?
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Who's there? Sherry just recalled the day we moved to the manor. The memories are coming back, but I feel unsettled. Am I getting old? Imaginary friend. I guess you kind of always look a bit the same old as... You got the clue. Mycroft lied. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. Yes. That's our first clue. I have more outfits in the wardrobe. I can imagine your poor Christmas night. The electricity was disconnected because of unpaid bills. Your only source of heat and light was a single tiny candle, which was also what you used to heat the old and dry microwave hot dog. Not heated in a microwave, discovered in an old microwave. Yeah, in your microwave, right? I don't know if people know that story when my sausage got stuck in your microwave and I couldn't get it out. It was the door spring broke or something. Because it was this kind of door where you have to push the button in and the spring inside broke or something. So when I was pushing the button in to open the microwave, it didn't open. And I had a sausage there.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
This is my room. This is Sherlock Holmes' room. Look at that.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind. Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
Can we take it?
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool. Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
With bullets. BR.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Soil samples. Streamed internet-based TV technology.
The first chemical
The
laboratory I ever
internet.
made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
Interesting. What's that over there?
What is that? Key?
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find
To
any
a
secrets.
secret room!
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
Robinson Crusoe!
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people? This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
What's that?
One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft. He really has improved his skills since then. This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's. John, do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Why not? Nothing like a stroll down memory lane.
Child of
Note down the places
Cardona.
you'd like to visit, and I'll add what I remember of them.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations.
Short-tailed turning.
We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Oh, that's crazy. What's that?
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
What's that?
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Well, for those who don't know, John is my imaginary friend. I can change the costumes on him. He can also look like this, but I feel like it's a bit crazy. The Ice Creamer Man. And his normal look is this.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here.
New Mind Palace clue.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
So why can't I take it?
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind. Perfect match. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home.
Okay.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favorite.
The pipe of Sir Holmes, a small straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late Sherry's late father, Seeger Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet, as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. And a diary or something?
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Ooh, hidden treasure, John's challenge. Okay, what else do we have? John's diary. How could I forget about our secret stash in Sherry's room? What a nice find! So many memories are flooding back. By the way, guys, we have new voting for my next single player game. If you want to cast your votes. There are 4 options again. Casebook, Child of Corona. I guess these things are for archives. No, it's by using channel points as always. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend of Cordona. He may know something. Ooh. I think I just got a new clue.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
I love this game. You've played it, right? I think I did remember that. I think that was one of the reasons why I bought that game back then. Hey, Mr. Twister, a long time no see. How are you doing? Merry Christmas also. It's always the perfect time to investigate. Oh yeah, you did play this game, right? I think that I saw it on Steam. Did you play this game? Oh, we got quite a lot of quests in here. A lot of things to do. Time for a short lunch break. What's for lunch? Played it too early this year. Memory's getting rusty already. Yeah, it makes sense. It has a lot of things actually. But what really kind of was difficult for me is to choose the difficulty. Because I didn't know. The combat difficulty was fine, that's what could be hard, but I was not sure about the places. So I got that things get highlighted, like items to interact with. But I don't get notifications of about what to do and if I collected all clues and such. I think I like it that way. And Merry Christmas as well! Thank you. Yeah, here down is the voting for my next single player game. So it's either Recce, Pizza Tower, Death's Door, or Bramble the Mountain King. Or what kind of games which are finished in, I don't know, up to 10 hours. So I am also trying to buy furniture. Mr. Twister, have you played any of the other Sherlock Holmes games? I've played Crimes and Punishments first, but that's been many years ago. And then I played The Devil's Daughter, that's also kind of many years ago, and now this one. And I know that there is one more, and that is the
Best place for reading.
newest one, which is the Awakened. But Awakened was already released in 2007. So Awakened is kind of a remake of the old game from 2007. Oh, we have so many things right now. Is it closing? I don't know if there were more memories. I haven't even played Pizza Tower, but I bought the soundtrack. I heard it's a really great game. I got it from one of my viewers, but it's been like a year ago. Because we had this thing is that we in the Czech Republic, we kind of celebrate names days. But I think that most people don't celebrate them. So every time I had a names day, that this guy gave me some game. And I think last year it was a Pizza Tower. So now I put it to voting and was like, well, let's see. I played pretty much every Sherlock Holmes game in existence. Though Crimes and Punishments and Devil's Daughter are so much better than the others. I think that I like Crimes and Punishments much better than the Devil's Daughter. I didn't like the minigames in Devil's Daughter. I felt they made it a bit not feeling real. I don't know, it just felt like they were so weird in a way. I don't think that they kind of fit the place.
My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
If the run comes close, but I'm not too fond of the open world approach and definitely hated the combat parts. Oh, you didn't like the nests, what is it called? This thing. Bandit lairs. Bandit lairs are amazing, right? That combat is so freaking hard. They just shoot me. Some of the songs are done by the artist I know named Classicito. I have not heard about that. I don't even know what that music is about.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
Yeah, I think that I bought the furniture, but I don't think that there are more memories. Okay, let's go out. I like the open world because I think it looks really beautiful to be running through the Cordona streets and everything. John and once I have found a real dinosaur bone. At least John remembers that way. It happened on the minor sand shore under Caesar's Bridge at the western end of a harbor ave near the fishers' huts. Where is minor sand? Here. Caesar Bridge. Doesn't even show the name of the bridges in here. I think I would rather find it like this. Why did I do that? To run that direction to the bridge. It looks nice, there is great such imagination, but it gets annoying after a while, especially if you are a completionist like me. I feel I definitely am. I just feel like I kind of have to finish them all. It can get a bit annoying. Oh! There's a box here.
We found the treasure. You and I made...
Wait a second. We have the treasure island. Oh yeah, a clue for the treasure hunt challenge. It that does look like the place. I found this one, this one, this one. I'm still missing the 2 lions, this carriage in a yard, a long bridge, a short bridge, and sandy shore.
Like a good team.
Can I just say you just found it by accident? I already found one by accident as well. I mean, that's still okay, right? Sometimes you explore, you find something. But I don't think that it was completely accidental, because I was checking the pictures quite a lot yesterday. So I know, like, approximately how the areas should look like. Wait. I was saying something about under the bridge, right? At the western end of Harbor Ave, near the Wish Fisher's hut. So now I have to cross to the other side. No, wait. Yeah, I said western, right? So then I have to go to the west. I don't like how he lifts his arms when dropping down even the shortest step, like a weakling! He is a bit weakling, yeah. What? He can't run through the water? I ran into water here, and then he teleported over here. That was certainly a bit weird. And I'm sure a bit wet now, but it's maybe getting a bit dry. I was sure he could... Why is he such a weakling? I was so sure he could cross that water there. Yeah, but why? Why to black me out so suddenly? At least it could have some cool animation how he's like drowning or something. Well, I don't think that I got that deep. I think it was maximum to my knees or something. So how do we get down there? You never tried. I like to try these things. Let's see if I can get down there. For the memory. I can find some dinosaur bone. Plasma, I just told you about how he's scared of falling down a tiny drop, lifting his arms like a scared cat. Of course he can't swim or even wade in water. Weakling! Pizza Tower got another vote! Woo! Thanks for voting. So there should be a dinosaur bone somewhere. Oh, it's a location. The hidden bone.
Salty breeze, warm sand. Oh, I wish we spent more time relaxing.
Well, I need to pin it. That's also kind of a system you have to learn in this game, to learn the symbols. So this book means that you have to search archives. There are 3 archives: City Hall archives, newspaper archives, and police archives. So it doesn't tell you which archives you should be searching in. But yeah, those 3 archives. This means like a symbol of a compass, so you should find it somewhere on the map. This means that you should pin it. So I click on it and press X to pin evidence. Now it's pinned. And the I use that means that you should use concentration, so press Q. So I press Q. And I already see
It was
something.
an early morning. For some reason, we snuck out of the house and crossed the bridge into Miner's End.
We were always adventuring, Sherry. Focus on the bone. That's what's important here.
Yes, I remember. It was huge, but wait. How did we find it? I think there was someone else. Well, of course, Toby, our furry partner in crime, John. How could I have forgotten?
Yeah, the
Well,
Duck
it
Toby!
was quite a while ago. Hey, do you remember how we met him?
I remember bell sounds and sweat and the smell of incense. I think it was at the church in Western Miner's End. Let's find the place.
Okay. So now we should find the church. And you can see how people are. Like, this guy is an Italian gardener. He has blistered feet and he's friendly. And there's another person here. Ethiopian beggar, dog lover and despising. Italian private cat lover sympathetic. That's all what I know just by looking at them. Isn't that magic? Just west of the center minor sand. So we should go to some church. Well, is that all?
Salty breeze, warm sand. Oh, I wish we spent more time relaxing.
Center. I haven't really been in this area that much. Could this be like a church, maybe? Looks a bit big.
Hello.
Just nice to have a bit of general direction somewhere. But it looks like the right shape, yeah. I don't think that I have been in that part of the town. I also think that this game is probably a bit longer than other Sherlock games because of the open world and these collectibles and things to do. By the way, what have you been up to lately, Mr. Twister? What have you been playing? Am I running the wrong way? No, actually, if I can... run through the graveyard. there could be a church somewhere. I'm also playing this game because it won the last voting of people. Like now I have the voting for my next single player game. That's how I had voting before, and it got the most votes. So people did want me to play this. This game early 2023 and mostly Shadows of Doubt, I guess. Oh, I just got coffee. I'm in heaven. I haven't played as much this year. No time, or you just didn't feel that much as playing anything? Oh, so good. Sometimes it's not the right mood, right? But sometimes it's not time. Sometimes it's a mix. Could be, could be. Yes! I found it.
Can't wait to recall how we first met Toby.
But few games that really catch my interest, but also limited time. I have so many games which catch my interest. I think way too many. Sometimes. The morning sun
was shining and church bells called the town to mass, but we weren't here for a ceremony. We were running. From what?
Man-child always angry, heavy fists.
The dreaded Dudley. He was still incensed after the stolen clothes incident and wanted to teach us a lesson. I can almost see where we ran.
We were chased by bullies. Yeah, I kind of feel like there are coming out so many games I want to play all the time. Then they just need to slow down with releasing them. Because I'm pretty slow when it comes to finishing games, so... Oh shit. Okay, we are chasing some 10 years old footprints or even more. In our imagination. No, we are just like recalling the memories, right? Are these animals real? Yeah, they're real.
We lost him for a moment and tried to hide. You pointed to the small courtyard and we ran in.
There was the dock.
We hid behind crates full of fish. They were stamped as fresh, but I remember my stomach did not agree with that statement.
Oh no, that smell. It almost made me want to face Dudley. But before that happened, there was a noise. The idiot had a brain the size of a peanut, but when it came to finding us across the island, his cunning was almost supernatural.
Unlike us, he knew many kids on Cordona, and all were eager to get into his good favors. This time, he met someone who wasn't scared of him.
The dock? Ooh.
We heard a low growl first, then a dismissive cry, a loud bark after that, and a terrified scream a moment later.
And when we looked up, we saw only a big angry dog with ripped breeches in its jaw. I was scared, but you wanted to get closer, Sherry, remember?
He looked hungry. And I had a sandwich from home. He sniffed it cautiously and then accepted it and let me pet him. It was the first of many snacks.
Ugh, those dreaded ham and pickle sandwiches. Lucky for Toby, I'm more of a tuna guy.
John, I am starting to recall something else. Close nearby, under the building with a huge water tower on top, we saw it from the church.
Okay, there's something else. So I think this Sherlock is a lot about memories. I mean, some new cases too, but like in this one, you can work for police and solve their cases. We have another adventure too. In a nearby building, there's a big water tower on top. It's visible from the church. Market. Holy snap, it's Miss Holmes. Hey, Perfect House, welcome. Complex slothing and edit score. How are you doing? Yeah. Merry Christmas to you. Church. Minus and church. And it says that it's visible from there. Dirty yard. Some water tower. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you had some good food, drinks, and company.
Can't wait to recall how we first met Toby.
Could you help me?
No one listens to us, so why should I listen to you, oof bird?
Use boy.
Nothing new for you, I'm afraid.
Water tower. Yeah, I see it. I see it now. This is the water tower, probably. Right? I think it was visible from where you stood too. I mean, this looks like it could be it. I need to get in there. I just don't know if I can get to it.
Nasılsın?
I would like to add that to my CV. Newsboy.
Is this familiar to you?
Go back to your fancy house.
May I ask you something?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Maybe it's not that then. Yeah, but I don't think that they're supposed to help me. Because if people are supposed to help you, you have maybe the tag of people. And I think that the policeman did like me. But maybe I'm not in the right place. I mean, this guy has no reason to dislike
I'm
me.
very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Maybe it's just not the right building. That's a possibility too. Maybe it's this one. Ooh, I found the bandit's lair. That's great. Maybe I can do it. And John is here. Why is John here?
Merhaba.
Well, maybe I haven't found the place, but I found the
Do you know
bandit's
anything
lair.
about this?
Mr. Moneybags, can I give you a piece of advice? You don't want to bother me.
Sure. Well, I guess I can do the bandit's lair. So it's finished. I finished 2 already. There should be a bandit's lair on each places. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess. I finished one in Caledon, Silverton. I still have Grand Saray, Miners End, and Oat City. Let's do it! Not looking forward to it very much. It's hard. Because the combat is so clunky. Oh my freaking god. Why is there this pin thing?
Too simple. Take a rest, my friend. No more crime for you, and
The snuff's ready.
bastard. There's no cover in here.
May I? Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff. You can overcome.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Oh, you killed him.
I didn't want to fucking kill him. Okay, reloading. I want to arrest them all. So I will do from beginning. Yeah, I have shorter concentration. Because I only have 4 ammo per clip and shorter concentration. I think we can still do it. Even with the extra challenges.
No more crime for you. Too simple.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Oh, you bitches. Snap him!
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, run! I see you not running! Run!
I will end you. Dodge this.
Too simple.
I'm gonna hurt you.
The snuff's ready.
Don't cry, you'll...
It's all yours now.
I will end you.
Good day. Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, you killed him.
I didn't want to fucking kill him. He had a mask on him.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I can't.
Take a rest, my friend. Too simple.
Oh shit. Getting angry plasma, not at all.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready.
Okay, I got one killed, but at least we finished it. New entry in John's diary. I wish he wouldn't kill. I don't even know if I want to finish it without killing. But I remember why I hated these. I think I was just telling when someone died. Well, that's what I'm considering if I should restart. I mean, I think I can do it. It's just a bit annoying. Because I figured I shot his mask, so there was no way that he was supposed to die. Sorry, but I don't think that I did shoot him. Oh, but you also don't have to have this active, for example. That makes it easier if you have longer concentration. Oh. Well, yeah, I have a shorter concentration, so... I mean, if I unlock this, then I will get less money, so... If I want to buy some stuff, I guess I have to have a shorter concentration.
Eat lead. Oh.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, Snuff is ready. Snuff him! Snuff is not ready? Maybe it's not.
Snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm coming. I am invincible.
He's invincible, that's great. Really? I was dodging. Why is my health not reloading when I'm dodging? I don't know. This felt a bit wrong because the last time it worked and my health started recharging. And now it just didn't, so I don't know.
Too simple.
Come on.
Don't
Almost
bother
didn't do
moving.
it.
You've lost. Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
I will end you.
Give us time to knock this guy out.
I'm coming for you.
Too simple.
Eat lettuce. I'm coming. I couldn't miss the party.
It's all yours now.
There's nothing here.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Too simple.
Now I'm only getting one at times.
Can overcome the brute now.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Shit.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Shit.
Too simple.
Time to knock this guy out.
Please be over already.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Yes! Okay, we didn't kill anyone. We're definitely getting into it. And we get the location difficulty bonus. +4 and +2. Health is not restored by arrest. I don't like that. That doesn't sound good. If you never restore your health. Well, that sounds really terrible. How do you restore your health then? I don't think that I like that modifier. Thanks. Well, then you can't get hit at all. But they are shooting you. Then I guess you need like cover all the time. I don't know. But what I know is that I should get back to to this place to see the water tower. See, I accidentally found this bandit lair. Sherry keeps getting better at combat. The day will come when he surpasses even me. It won't be very soon, of course. I mean, there should be some water tower visible from here. From the church. Maybe that one. Jambeller Atelier. Water tower. New location.
Not bad.
Found
Don't
it.
look at me. Try and remember.
We heard rumors.
We heard rumors that this place was haunted. Strange lights in the night, people disappearing. One night we decided to investigate. Toby was with us, always happy to join on our escapades. He stopped when we neared the building and refused to go further, but I was resolute.
Darkness,
It was pitch
oil.
black, so we had to light the lamp. The smell of oil and burned hair filled the night. Then something moved in the shadows. It was a man. I remember a dirty shirt, horrifying smile, and a pair of manacles in his hand. We turned to run.
They turned to run.
That's when we saw that we were cut off. This one had a rope in his hands. My heart sunk. Then I heard a growl. Toby jumped the slavers with all the fury his size contained. We got the hint and ran like the clappers. And I never saw our Toby again.
We departed Cordona soon after that night, Sherry. Perhaps he was hiding or wandering. It was not unlike him to disappear for weeks on end.
Yes, you may be right. I regret going to that place. Should have listened to Toby's warnings.
And leave a haunted building unexplored? You know very well that is a mystery that would have nagged us forever.
I know, and yet...
No sense dwelling on ifs and maybes. We can choose to remember those times how we want. I'll draw a picture. You just pick the scene.
I want us to remember our first meeting, our first sandwich.
Wouldn't have been my first choice, but that's all right. I'll draw it for you. I miss our Toby.
Our Brecken companion Toby. Yes, how we met Toby. The Hound. There is a coin nearby. Hidden coin. Perhaps we can find that. So my brother hid some coins all over, like already back then, and gave me some notes about how to find them. So I will open it. It's really strange no one has found it in 10 years. Hidden coin 2. You might be surprised by how much speech can differ from one group of people to another, even if they all reside upon the same small island. Success or failure of a mission can sometimes depend upon whether you use the correct terminology in front of the right people. For example, there is a curious place in Minor Sand where 3 uniquely named streets share the same common nickname, a bloody road. Aristocrats call one of the roads bloody because a certain woman lives on it who assists with the issue of unwanted children. The Wolf Gang call one of the roads bloody because they were unable to extend their territory past it and were always repelled by the righteous. The fishermen call one of the roads bloody because a great many of them died on the cliffs near it. There is a city block between 3 roads. On the porch of one of the buildings, there you will find your coin, beneath a loose board. I'm not sure. Oh, I should pin it. Ask people. Well, there's nothing called Bloody Street, so in Minor Sand. But maybe that's their old name. I'm thinking is that maybe I have nicknames Bloody, but the descriptions of the streets will be based on the name of people. So one street might be called after some woman. Like, I think that these 3 things, the fisherman, the wolf gang, call one of the roads bloody because they were unable to extend their territory past it and were always repelled by the righteous. So one is Wolfgang, the fisherman, and there is some cliffs near it. What gang was that? Wolfgang. Well, that could be... Wolfgang could be like the Hound Street, for example. I want to check here. I think that it's not correspond between 3 districts, but between streets. Because it's like a street names. It was not districts. There is a city block between 3 roads.
Nice to see you.
Feel much better now. Help me, please.
So you think if you have money, we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
What does it help if I will be looking like a...
Are you able to help me?
I would like to help a companion in misfortune, but I know nothing about this.
Excuse me, just one question.
Yes, friend. I know something about this business.
Ooh, Bridge Road is called Bloody by the Wolfgang. Okay. So it's a bridge road for sure. So it could be like even here. No, Bridge Road is here. So it's one of those, like either here, but here's... No. Here is 2 of the same streets.
Help me, please.
Ask me something easier.
Ask me something easier.
Can I ask you a question?
Don't jump at people like that.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
May I ask you something?
Nah, first I've heard of it.
Yeah, so it has to be somewhere on, there's a city block between 3 roads on the porch over one of the buildings, so you will find your coin.
May I ask for your assistance?
Clear off with your questions.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Wow, that guy's puking. I mean, Bridge Road only goes here. So maybe it is this place.
May I ask you something?
Nah, first I've heard of it.
Is this familiar to you?
What makes you think I can be of help to you?
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
No, I did think this through. Because one of the roads is Bridge Road. And either there is another Bridge Road somewhere. What could it be on the other side of the bridge?
Is this familiar to you?
It's beyond me, sorry, lucky guy.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Clear off with your questions.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what and dressed as what?
I mean, Bridge Road, this road, and that road.
Your mother said there was an entrance to the old Greek catacombs somewhere beneath this church, but it collapsed long ago. Too bad.
Do you know anything about this?
No. First I've heard of it.
Oh, Bridge Road. I mean, Bridge Road is meeting two streets. Here. Here. And here. Yeah, I think so, but... I mean, Eel Street is not really meeting Bridge Street. Because here it's ending. Eel Street is here. There is no Bridge Street there. Because it said that it's in the middle where these three streets meet. But Eel Street never meets Bridge Street. So I mean, there has to be somewhere here.
Going to take a break.
hiç vaktim yok.
Are you able to help me?
Sorry, mister. Can't help you. Ask someone else.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't answer questions by your sort.
Time to check your who, what, and what.
May I
Jerry.
ask you something?
Who are you asking
Doesn't
about
remind me of
what
anything.
and dressed as
Someone
what?
else can help better, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, I don't know about that. Ask one of the others.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
There's a clothing trader.
The worst clothes at the best price.
Cheap antique trader. Yeah, I want to go there.
One man's trash is... Take a look. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Okay, reading the torch makes the dark bits of a room yellow instead.
I hope you like what you bought. I've nothing left in stock. Despite being used,
Could you help me?
goods are
Won't say
still
a word.
fine. Take a look.
Do you know anything about this?
Dad told me to stay away from men in uniform.
This isn't working.
May I ask for
You
your
might need a
assistance?
different tack.
Nah, first I've heard of it.
Despite being used, these goods are still fine. Take a look.
Are we still on the road? Man, this is still Bridge Road. But it already ends here.
Do you know anything about this?
You street folks should be illegal.
We should be illegal.
Can I ask you a question?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
May I ask for your assistance?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Clothes. My ass. Well, that's strange, because it should be the bridge road, but I'm not on the bridge road at all. Well, don't they say that they should meet? There's a city block between three roads. On the porch of one of the buildings, there you will find your coin beneath a loose board. Oh, so the city block like houses. So I mean, this could be the city block. between Bridge Street and such. So if I run around... So if there's a mean city block like city houses, that's also like a wording which is kind of hard in English. Because like a block could be a lot of things.
Nothing new for you, I'm afraid.
City block, like a block of houses.
This ale's spiffing, Shirley. I'm gonna... You should have... should have... Nope. Nope. Wake me up tomorrow.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Tuck in your uniform. We have nothing to talk about.
May I ask you something?
What make you think I can be of any help?
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Is this familiar to you?
No, first I've heard of it.
No, that's what I mean. It says that it should be city block between those three streets. So that means that the three streets together hold the block of houses, right? So that when you think about it, could be Bridge Street is here, so it could be either this city block, it could be this city block, but that's a market, so not most likely. It could be this city block, it should be this city block. It could be this block and this block. But I just ran around this one and I haven't found it. So I guess it's not Eel Street. So it says city block in between all 3 roads. But I ran around this one and I haven't found it. So I guess I'm gonna try to run around. But it was also talking about cliffs related to the fishermen. And if there are cliffs, maybe that's nearby water. Yeah, maybe I should try. And also these people don't know anything about it. So maybe I should try this. This way. Well, it's definitely a city block which is nearby Bridge Street.
Help me, please.
Ask me something easier.
Seni görmek güzel.
Are you able to help me?
I'd rather not talk to a person like you. Nothing personal. Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
No, that's not a Bridge Street anymore.
Help me, please.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Could be this street.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Okay. What's next? Guess back to Bridge Street.
Merhaba.
Let's try Clay Street.
Can I ask you a question?
Nah, never come across anything like this.
Well, that's not the Bridge Street anymore, but I guess we take it anyway.
Are you able to help me?
Nah, fella. I got no idea about this.
Nasılsın?
الجيران الجيدون يحسنون
Do you know anything about this?
Get away from me.
Hey.
I need to take a short bathroom break. Sit back. I'm going to work soon, so I guess I should finish it. Okay, I'm back, guys. Just finished my coffee. I'm going to work in half an hour, so
Help me, please.
Keep looking, I don't have any answers.
Do you know anything about this?
Keep moving, I've got no time for this.
someone's snoring there.
Could you help me?
Don't jump at people like that.
I'm telling you, Sherry, someone's been spying on us for at least half an hour. I've learned to trust my gut on such things.
Help me, please.
You don't expect me to talk to you, do you?
Can I ask you a question?
I've heard something, but... Actually, no. Never mind. I know nothing. I'm sorry.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Are you able to help me?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
It's like no one knows.
May I ask for your assistance?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Not that many people to ask either.
Are you able to help me?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Everybody in this place is just super despising.
Excuse me, just one question.
I clearly have nothing to do with what you are asking about.
Is this familiar to you?
I don't want to talk to you, mister.
Could you help me?
I've heard something, but actually no, never mind. I know nothing, I'm sorry.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
May I ask for your assistance?
The streets won't share their secrets with those who hide in fancy houses.
Okay.
May I ask you something?
No, sorry. I know nothing.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Is this familiar to you?
Keep looking, I don't have any answers.
I don't know anymore.
Do you know anything about this?
What make you think I can be of any help?
Nasılsın?
Are you able to help me?
Keep moving, I've got no time for this.
Time to check your who. What and what,
Help me,
Sherry?
please.
Who are
I
you
don't know,
asking
but I'm sure
about
there are
what
others who'd be
and
glad to
dressed
help a
as
fella
what?
in uniform.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Well, no matter who I asked. I just don't have the answer. I found it!
Tari. This coin was once stolen from Father. Many years later, Mycroft found it in a private collection and persuaded the owner to return it.
Oh, finally! Finally have the freaking coin!
Tari. This coin was once stolen from Father. Many years later, Mycroft found it in a private collection and persuaded the owner to return it. This coin depicts Hompesh, the last Grand Master of the Order to govern in Malta. I believe this coin was minted during the French occupation.
Finally. So it was on the bridge road, actually. Completely on the bridge road. So bridge road, Hound Road and Pole Lane. I was sure I was running around, but I guess I was looking for a box and not a coin. But box is the treasure hunt, so it's a bit different. Well, this was challenging. Given his inane inquiry, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effect of non-sequiturs. Bananas are actually a herb. Well, I got another coins. Don't have that much time. Guess this isn't the bridge. I don't know, some random sandy place. But it might not be it. I think that this might actually be it. I just need to get down there. On some rock, like if you look up there, there's the gate and there's the thing. Oh, I found it!
In the very place marked on the treasure map.
That's nice. Okay. Well, we only have... those places marked. Yeah, sometimes you just have to remember places. I know I need to find a place with the 2 lions somewhere. How much time do I have? Not much. Just start getting ready. Observation point. Clothing trader.
Seni görmek güzel.
Old shipwreck. Could this be this place? Yeah, I think so. Isn't it this shipwreck? Then it would be somewhere behind it. I see it.
We found the treasure. You and I make a good team.
So I don't have that many things left. At least of the first treasure hunt. There is these 2 lions. No idea what that is. Then some 2 cars on some street. And some park with some bridge. But yeah, I'm gonna save it here. I have to actually get ready for work now. It's been a short stream today, only 2.5 hours, but it is what it is. As I said earlier, I had a really bad day. I stayed at work for almost 12 hours because someone got sick and they just didn't change shifts with me. Let an old man have his retirement. Arrest 25 people. Open Sherlock Holmes. You off, Plasma? Bye. Yeah, not by choice. I have to. I have to be at work in 22 minutes, so... It's not something what I choose, it's something my co-workers choose for me when they get sick. So I have to work extra. But tomorrow I will have one more night shift, so tomorrow it will also not be a long one, I guess. Sorry guys, I wish I could stay a bit longer, but I hope you have a nice evening or day or whatever daytime you have over there, and hopefully catch you tomorrow. Ta-da! Stingers up!